But hey, welcome to this beautiful live stream. We're going to build some financial agents. That's sort of the goal here. And well, let's get back into it. So, yesterday I got to the point where I have this beautiful Python app. So, Python 3 app.py. Let's just run it to see how it works. Okay, it's working here. Open it up. And this is sort of a chatbot which has access to Polygon.io, and it sort of can get the data from a natural language query by a user. So, say I want to see how Bitcoin has moved in the past 2 weeks. It takes a little bit, but it tends to be sort of accurate. So, okay. Oh, this is like a stock? There's a BTC stock? Wow, I had no idea about that. BTC stock. No. Okay, so this is sort of weird. I don't really know what the hell this is. Yeah. So this is something that needs to be fixed, and that's okay. We can see the volume, but like it's made a wrong call, pretty surely. I mainly thought of this as a stock operator. So here is another stock. So we can get the line chart, the candlestick chart, the volume chart. And you know, this is pretty beautiful, I would say. Now, I think that the main thing that we need to do right now, and it's very important, it's to sort of make sure that this is actually useful, that there is something that this does that wouldn't be immediate or simple otherwise. Okay, so now I think one thing that could be done is checking for correlations. I'm not sure if there is any sort of I'm not sure if there's any pre-existing outlet that has data and has correlation, has all of that. But um, yeah. So let me just do a second here. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, anyway, this is what we're left with. I need to look into like why Bitcoin is not working. So let me just check this. How do I use Polygon IO for Bitcoin or gold or futures and that kind of assets? Okay, let's check this out. Honestly, I kind of really like this. Okay, what the fuck? Right. Um, okay, so I think that Polygon should have in its documents somewhere an explanation of exactly what I should be like exactly all of the trades that you can make. So let me just check. Stocks API documentation. Oh, so this is just stocks. Group daily. Also, I wanted to like check this one out. So I'll see this. So this is just like the whole market for today. I think that like the so right now what we have is an agent that sort of let's see. So I know that it's case sensitive. Nope. Apple stock in the last year. Let's see. So Bitcoin just made a break, but Apple did not. So that's cool, I guess. I'll just check if this is accurate now that I'm sort of figuring out how all of this works. So Apple Inc. 238. Yeah, sounds right. Went down a little bit yesterday. So first of all, this is like the daily stock, and that's okay. But I feel like this is not necessarily like the right thing. Uh, so it's very limited when it comes to uh, things that it can retrieve. This app is not just very. So yeah, so a thing that needs to be done is add other time frames. Okay, perfect. So I let Claude often do a lot of my coding just because it's so much quicker. So, well, let's first of all figure out how. Okay, so this is all of my stuff. I'm still using the same API key from yesterday for some reason, but actually I also have it like, well, okay. So, API key. Let me just check. So one thing that I wanted to check was this one. So how does this work? Adjusted, true or false, whether or not the results are adjusted for splits. Okay, I'll do true. I need to like properly figure out what a okay. So this just takes a date and it takes OTC securities. What are OTC securities? Over the counter, non-regulated and decentralized. Okay. Well, okay. So this is just like a black market, something like that. I'll do true. So in this case, we'll just make a request over here. URL equals I need to get requests also. And rest equals request.get this URL. And well, it's I don't get why there is no content. Fuck. Why? Okay. I don't get why. Well, okay, so this is something. Let me see. Type ticker change. Okay, so ticker events, ticker news is sort of interesting. So I'll use it on NVIDIA, for example. Order is a very important, I guess descending, but like I don't really care. Sort by, yeah. Okay. Um, how 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 reliable is this news? What? Why? Fuck these guys. I mean, yeah, eventually I'll pay, but like, fucking. What's going on here? Okay. So now I think that eventually, once we have more sort of, once we have more functions and more endpoints and more stuff, it should be uh, there should be an agent that sort of figures out how to do all of this stuff. And yeah, I think building this kind of agent is not necessarily like the easiest thing, but um, yeah, it should be. It shouldn't even be like extremely complicated, to be honest. Um, I don't really know what agent frameworks are being used mainly. Honestly, I have little to no idea. What the freak is this? Oh wow. Okay. 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 So you can. Okay. Well, that is something. Box select. What the fuck is this? Well, I guess this was enough. Lasso select. What the fuck is this? Zoom in, zoom out. Um, Maybe I would stick around. Okay, I really like this. So, nah, just select all. So it added a bunch of like stuff. Okay, this is this is dope actually. This is something that I've been trying to figure out for a long time. How to like download charts and like take images of them and all of that stuff. And wow, you can just do it like this. That is crazy. Okay, okay. This is, you find stuff. What's this? Okay, so it's using Plotly. Yeah, I think that a nice visualization like library is actually so like beautiful. I know that what's his name? Three Blue One Brown has a library like this where he fundamentally just is using all of his like which he uses for all of his videos. But yeah, this is pretty good. So I think that a good sort of visualization library is actually super like interesting, and it's actually very able to do a lot of things. Um, Honestly, I'm really liking the Streamlabs environment because it makes it super easy to like not have to edit. You can just record stuff on the fly and you don't really need anything else. So I think I'm gonna start using Streamlabs also to like record videos and all of that stuff because it's actually extremely powerful on that side of things. Anyway, I think so. Where are we exactly? What do we need to build? First of all, I think that um, there should be a way for me to speak with the AI about a certain stock. You know, so if this comes out, you know, and I want to see better or I think that it's a aesthetic sort of thing right now. Oh, it's a skill, just like freaking reset everything, select it all. Maybe I could stick around. So, yeah, I think that it's kind of slow, um, Claude. It's pretty slow, unfortunately. But I mean, it's all right. It's not even that bad. But I feel like if it was faster, it'd be so much easier. Not authorized. It looks like we're getting a 403 error because we need a higher tier. Okay. Um, what did it do here? Get grouped daily data. So apparently, this thing over here that I'm being shown to. I don't know why I'm using both Chrome and like Brave. I think I should just use one. So actually, I'll just move over to Brave. Okay, I'll just close up Plotly for now, and I think I figured it out. I think there's another project that I'm building. I'll be building it live also, and I feel like this was the missing piece that I really needed. This data visualization thing. Uh, I've never really been too fond of data visualization. I've always believed it to be like kind of stupid, kind of dumb, for kind of stupid, kind of dumb people. But right now, I'm like, maybe there's something to this. Maybe there's some truth to this. Maybe there's, some usefulness to this. Anyway, I think I need to buy a freaking uh, something to this. A freaking like subscription to a higher tier because it's just you know kind of a mess right now. They have a Python library also. Let's see. Pip install Polygon API client. Maybe this makes it easier. Actually, I'm kind of like sure that it does. So greater than, less than. Here's a simple code snippet. Debugging with REST client. How to enable debug mode. What does debug mode do? The client will print useful debugging information. Okay. so it's kind of weird to me that like all of this is green right now. Um, okay, so this should be working in the free tier. Maybe, now that I think about this, maybe the point was that I used a date that was too far ahead in time. So let's see if February the 28th can work. Or maybe it was the. Okay, this works. And let's see if true works also. Maybe that was the thing that broke it. No. Okay. So I'm kind of a. Okay. I was wrong, I guess. So maybe it was the date, I guess, but I'm not sure. Let me just log in. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I fucking love OBS. Wow. You can just do this? Wow. So I've grown sort of frustrated with editing like uninteresting stuff, but I think that OBS solves a lot of these problems. It makes it so much easier to just you know just do anything, and it makes it like presentable like straight out of the gates instead of needing you to like work on it for hours and hours and like editing stupid stuff is something that I've grown so against. It's something that I hate so much that I'm sort of building like a editing agent for myself. The point is, I grew sort of frustrated with myself even because I don't fucking know what to make videos about. It feels like the whole world is sort of on fire, and oh yeah, it's sort of a like a disaster to be honest. Okay, right now YouTube is not. So I feel like my freaking what the fuck is this? Yeah, this is what I needed to do. Yo, yeah, I fucking love OBS. Is what I wanted to say. Anyway, I was saying I need to log into my OBS. Sorry, my Polygon IO. So let me just. And there's a whole like different endpoint for crypto. I got to know right now. That's cool. If this is what Wall Street runs on, though, I feel like they're sort of being scammed. Wow. Okay. I just found out my password, and it's so fucking stupid. But I feel like the data streams that Wall Street has are like they need to be so much more than this because otherwise I just don't see them being so powerful. Like, how can you be so far ahead of the whole game if if all that you do is just run simulations and just do like linear regressions and stuff like that, there's no way. So yeah, I just feel like there needs to be something else to this. There, if you're just okay, it's not fucking live streaming. I need, I guess I need faster internet. Um, wow. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, now I can run this. Let's see how this goes. And if I make it, so I will make it. What the fuck? Why is this limited? Bro, you told me that it was not limited. Fuck all of you. Okay, so it was a date thing. I guess. This is all that I got from this. I can download the whole thing. I believe at least. And actually it will be interesting to see sort of how they manage this whole outflow of information. Oh. Okay, anyway. This is what the data that comes out of this looks like. This is the full response. And it has all of this. One thing that I'm interested in seeing is the crypto API. Oh, so fundamentally for crypto you just need to add this X. Okay, time span day. Adjusted for splits, true. So crypto is basically treated somewhat like Forex. I'm sensing at least. Okay. Also, I was seeing that Fort Knox is probably being audited. What do we know about Fort Knox? Fort Knox welcomes a command. Why do we do this? I don't know. Well, anyway, we don't care about Fort Knox right now. Then we have options. So SMP, SPY. What the fuck is this? Previous close. Okay, so pretty much options are exactly the same. Stocks API, options API, indices API, Forex API, and crypto API. Okay. So anyway, this we figured it out. I wonder about the indices because you can get the technical indicators also. Like SMA, EMA, average conversions, and RSI. That's okay. Market holidays, market status, stocks. This is the whole market. I feel like, first of all, here we got request ID, account status. and this is results. Query count 10,900. I wonder where all of these are from though. So how many stocks are traded on Wall Street? Wall Street enters dark age with most stock trading. What is it? I feel like stock trading is something that the tech bros are gonna run over, including me, because there simply is no incentive to anything else, you know. Anyway, I mean, it also takes. Okay, so data scientists I've observed are not really the smartest people. They're and they tend to be like cowards as well. They tend to be not so courageous, and courage is probably like the most important value that you can carry with you. You know, I think that if you're not courageous, if you're not brave, there's little to nothing that can save you. Like you can be super smart, but if you're not brave, what the fuck are you gonna do with your being smart? You know. Anyway, let's carry on with this. So with stocks, you can also get these very simple technical indicators. I wonder if there's an easy way around this. I wonder. I'm not sure about how to go about this. I'm really not sure. But so we can get technical indicators, that's good. Previous close. Why would you ever need the previous close? VW is another indicator that we just get like out of this. Ticker close. What the fuck does this mean though? Like you just get TC. Where the fuck is the previous close? Well, anyway. What's going on here? So honestly, this is the problem with cursor. It just fucking spits and shits in your code. My code wasn't so messy before. Okay. Anyway, what I wanted to get was, first of all, this grouped daily bars, which give you like this whole massive thing. No, I didn't want to run this query. Daily open close, previous close. After hours. Okay, so here you get the after hours. But like fucking can't you just do it? And this is trades. The trades are actually super important, I think. I believe, at least. I wonder if there's a like simple way to is Polygon any good? Is my main like issue right now. Okay. Anyway, um, so there's this big issue of should you include macroeconomic data? Should you include like what the hell should you put into all of this? It's sort of a messy situation. I feel like you don't really need to do what I'm doing here. I feel like a lot of what I'm doing is just a like trial, you know. Anyway, I feel like the main thing that we can do right now is add different heads to my sort of. Actually, let me check. Because over here, you can get aggregates. And you can get different ranges. So if I wanted the hourly thing, range time span multiplier. What's the time span multiplier? I'll ask ChatGPT, I guess. Or no, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, okay. So if I want to get like 1 hour at a time, it's okay. But if I want to get like, okay. So fundamentally, if I go like about 24 hours, it just works like that, and it gives me a daily thing. I wonder 2020 01 01. Let's see if this works. So actually, let's just take 1 hour. So limits the base number of aggregate queries. Max is 50,000 and default is 5,000. Okay, so because the limit is defaulted to 5,000, that's why. But actually, I was getting like something along the lines of 500 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that does make sense. Anyway, let's see. Can you get this? Yeah, 24 hours. Perfect. Mm, is there a timestamp, date, something? Bro, where's the freaking time span? This is just giving me all of these things. Oh, I guess N, no, N is the volume. Oh, T, okay, perfect. So yeah, you can just use this. You can get 1 hour, and let's see if 24 hours works also. So we figured this out. This was like not particularly difficult, I guess. Anyway, the hourly aggregate is okay. You can do like 2 minutes even. Run query. Okay, so I believe a very interesting thing that could be done is displaying like both the minute, hour, and some other time frame, like month time frame, just to see how sort of how it's moving. I don't know if that makes sense, to be honest. I believe it does, but this is all of a like huge mess. To be honest. So I feel like managing different time frames is definitely not easy. Like if I know that a certain time frame, okay, so this means that I need to study more data science because this is a data science problem. This is a data science thing. And I should know how freaking it works, but I don't. And so I need to study more. And so I guess um yeah, we're gonna learn how to do this. Anyway, let me just check over here what we have. So data retrieval.py is one, and this is get grouped daily data. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Nah, don't fucking use Mark. Why would you use Mark? Nah, fuck use Mark. Why would you ever use Mark? This is just so stupid. Anyway. API key, start date, end date. I feel like the last thing that needs to be changed is grouped locale US market stocks adjusted include OTC. Okay, so this is like the new thing that I just added. This is like the problem with this. This is a huge issue. I hate this. It's like, why the fuck do I... Well, no problem anyway. Get history. This also needs a time unit, I would call it. How's the code over here? Time span. Okay. I'll set it to... So currently it's set today. Time span. gonna set it to day by default, but okay, so this is perfect because now we can get like different, and we're also gonna use like time multiplier, or actually just let's keep it, yeah, it's just multiplier. Okay, and this will be set to 1 by default. I believe this needs to be like a string, so yeah. Now I believe that what needs to be changed is the query interpreter, because it needs to give out not just these elements, but also it needs to give out a time interpreter and a time frame and a time multiplier. So let me change this system instructions. Edit. This prompt should also be giving 2 more elements. Time frame. Sorry, time span. Let's see how this is changed. Yeah, I think it works. So right now, I believe all of this can just work. I'm kind of like pretty sure about this, if I'm being honest. Let me see if it works. So I wanna kill this. Okay, so we'll run the app.py thing again. Which is running this app.py, which I'm not fully sure is the right one. This is a big problem with fucking all of this, you know? Hello, okay, give me hourly data for pen with stock. How is it going? And the last, how has it performed in the last week? So now, this is, okay, it got me the whole, like, but that's not hourly, right? So I believe okay. Let no one break me at the end of the day. Okay. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so these are the candles from last week. But the main issue is it didn't get me the hourly thing. Okay, what the fuck? So, the phone management thing, the phone management on this, is absolutely atrocious. It's awful. It's a disaster, I would say. How do we fix this? It's been a. I'll go get some water. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Don't fucking know who this was, but. Okay. YouTube is not freaking displaying my live.
Fa comunque con un conto di meno 20 euro sono riuscito a fare 150. Ma la cosa è che meno 20 euro sono riuscito a fare 150. Ma la cosa è che ho capito il miglior time frame è quello delle 4 ore, perché ti consente di fare trade giornalieri o comunque massimo settimanali. Quindi se ti metti il coso dei 4 hai un'idea più chiara sul come andrà il prezzo.
Okay. I believe this is easily fixed, to be honest. It's just this app is a fucking nightmare. Like, it's so much of a mess, I would say. From query interpreter and all of this. Okay. Okay. I feel like all that I need in my directory to run this is, so I'll just call this app Midori Finance, open it up, and pretty much copy paste these main things. So this, and I believe that it should be working. So I'll just close this up And if this works, I'll just move over to this. Just because I tend to be extremely like unorganized. It's a big issue of mine, to be honest. So this is off. This is on. We'll open it up. Can you get hourly data? Hourly movements for Apple stock in the last 15 days. Okay, so here we have a very like simple explanation. I don't get why this guy is not like correctly. Actually, it's this guy over here. So we have query retrieval dot. I don't see why this is working. Oh, okay. So this is like a new thing. Okay. That's fine. Anyway, this is so stupid. Why would you? Okay. Well, let's just leave it at that. So these examples. Okay, so this should make this work, hopefully. Let me just see. I'll try it out. So I know my development is kind of messy, but I feel like I'm not trying to launch a SaaS or anything like that. It's not in my desires. I don't care. I just want to use Python and that's it. Instead of letting like Python use me, if you know what I mean. I don't want the whole environment of software development to fucking eat me up, because yeah, mainly because I don't fucking want to. Did I import JSON? No. Where the fuck did I get this? I don't know. So all that is really needed is this, I believe. And today also is needed. This is called generate prompt. And we're gonna add a Right. Okay, so this mic is actually like sort of getting in the way, but yeah. Weekly data for Apple stock. Okay. 4 hours data for the last month. We're gonna generate round 2. Yeah. So this is being correctly managed. I believe. Yeah, I believe like there is a way to like do all of this. YouTube is not fucking displaying my stream. I'll just stop streaming. I'll cut it. Fuck. Okay. I just believe this is like such a better way to work. It's so much easier, so much like more efficient. It makes me sort of work better. So that's something, you know. So this whole thing works. I'll just check out like Polygon. If how different are the other. Okay, so this is one, and I just believe like if you add X BTC USD, so it should be running, right? Let me see, is it running? Nope. Okay, so we're adding other time frames right now. Okay, so this works. Map.py. Sorry. Query interpreter.py. For some reason, I'm not fully sure about why Bitcoin is not working. Could it be like what the fuck is wrong with this? I just add more examples to see. Add more examples. Include crypto and assets. Use the okay, the API key is the same, adjusted. So all of these are API.polygon, aggregates.ticker, aggregates. This is Apple. Let's see. Is this the same? Looks the same, I'd say. Yeah, it's the same. What about options? What even is an option? I don't know. SPY. I have no idea what SPY is. Anyway, indices. Forex has a C in front of it. Okay. So for crypto, you need to use and then the ticker. So okay. So now, well, it should be working like pretty well. The problem is, this guy needs to be doing something that is useful and that TradingView doesn't do on its own. So I believe the next best thing to do, and I'll implement it like later on, is okay, perfect. So I believe now with all of this, it should be able to get like the correct data. So I'll just save all. I'll close everything. I'll keep this. I'll keep these two. And I'll close this. No. Oh, okay. Well, this didn't need to be done, but let's run this app. Open this up and get Bitcoin data from the last month. Use daily time span. Let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it's getting Bitcoin. How has Bitcoin moved in the last week? Can you use an hourly time frame? A 4-hour time frame. Okay, so on the time frame, it's still not working. The time frame part is not working. Okay. Can you make sure that the data that is retrieved can adapt to different time frames. It's defaulted to daily aggregations, even when I'm not asking for daily data. What's missing from the code that would allow hourly or other time frames to be correctly displayed? Okay, I'll let this run. In the meantime, I believe that so the analysis that you can do is of two kinds. You can do it what? Okay, so I've not been using a microphone in the last like a bunch of time because it just got unplugged. I used the wrong cable, I guess. Okay. Anyway, it just feels like I need more like damn, had I started to use OBS some years ago, it would have been so much better. I feel like being able to use OBS is actually the new video editing. You don't need to be a good video editor to know video editor these days, but being a stream like manager and being able to like go to the right scenes and everything, that's super complicated, to be honest. And lately I've also found myself sort of like in awe of how good the TV directors were. Now let's create. Yeah, this. I hate the fact that Claude is so slow. Anyway, from what it changes